Hey everybody, and welcome back to Pixel Junkies. We're playing James Bond Bloodstone. Not to be confused with Blood Diamond, that Leonardo DiCaprio film starring Leonardo DiCaprio.
Pretty good movie.
Good movie, yeah.
But the stones in this are diamonds,
and Jennifer Connelly.
In this movie...
And a guy who Aaron calls Dijon horseradish.
In regular video games, it's bling bling. In James Bond Bloodstone, it's bling blang.
Who's mustard?
I almost nailed that. I was so
Good
close.
Job, man.
I was so close. Colonel Mustard, isn't he?
We got you to read out the name of the guy in Blood Diamond. You were like, Dijon horseradish.
I don't remember that.
It was on the, oh man, I forget which episode.
Rory's like our friggin' continuity
expert. It wasn't the ocean, they're in the middle of the city.
I make sure there's no contradictions in the Pixel Junkies universe.
I say the boat crashed into the city.
I really do. I keep.
You should have done the. You should have done the continuity for Lost, Rory.
I keep the Pixel Junkies. I should have done the continuity for Lost.
They
I keep the Pixel Junkies universe in line. Make sure no one says anything that violates previous lore.
Do you remember that?
What?
There was a character in Lost that, when they first mentioned her, she was like born in like 1973 or something, and then they did a flashback episode when she was like 20 something, and it was like 1968 or something. It was like, wait a minute, what? How are you this old, like 5 years before you were born? I don't know. They fucked up solid with some of the
maybe
continuity.
they went back in time.
No, they literally fucked it up. Like I think
they do go back in time and Lost. But
the show creator said like their continuity experts fucked up and said they missed that when they were born.
So Rory, are you Pixel Junkies continuity expert?
Yep.
So if I say anything that violates continuity, you have to point it out and correct it.
Rory has to say
it
to himself.
Think so. I don't have to, but I like.
Rory, I like how you drive, and I like how you drink.
I don't drive or drink is the joke.
Rory already caught that.
Did you know that I'm being hired by SNL for my comedic value?
I always inform people of the jokes as well. I do that. I tell the audience about the joke.
Man, this is a long
I was once
list.
elected Prime Minister of Canada, but I had to decline it because it interfered with my love life.
All you had to do to stop him from shooting at you, though, was just run at him.
Lonely?
He could be pointing the laser sight directly at you, and you just run at him. He's like, "Oh, gotta put the gun away and run."
Yeah, there's
Yeah, Adam.
Nice judo throw.
Righty might be tight.
I don't really do judo, but nice job
lefty
anyways.
gets real lonely.
This is the lefty's bestie.
That doesn't rhyme.
You know what else doesn't rhyme?
A bird and T-shirt.
Yep, you got.
Whoosh.
I'm right. I got it right.
Just end the episode. This is done. We're done.
End it.
We hit a checkpoint.
We're done. The episode. All right, boys.
We're doing it live.
We're not done. Fuck you.
Can you imagine if we did this live? How bad that would be.
Fuck it. We'll do it live.
What do you mean? What? Hold on. What thing have we ever retook? Be like, this wasn't good enough. We need to do that again. It's a good thing this isn't live, and we could tighten this up.
If we did this live, it would be exactly the same as what it is.
Can you imagine if we did it live with Jordan? So many C words and F words.
Oh yeah, here we go.
It doesn't fuck. Rhymes with maggot.
I just ran past that assassin guy. I didn't even take him down. I also didn't get his gun.
Charlotte Lewis in Lost.
This is amazing. I just didn't kill that assassin.
She apparently dies, but then a couple episodes after she dies, there's a scene set with young Charlotte in 1974.
Yeah.
This created a continuity error as her birthday was in 1979.
Good Charlotte is a pop punk band. Sort of.
Don't
look them up.
Yeah, maybe watch your own fucking show or something.
That's why Lost is the greatendest show ever made.
Lost is good.
It's the second.
J.J. Abrams is a boss.
It's good. The smoke monster was a little lackluster, and the ending was.
It's not as good as Fringe.
But the last couple seasons started to go downhill.
It's not as good as Fringe, unfortunately.
I haven't seen that yet.
What are you singing?
Elmo's World. So what was the big twist in Lost?
There was a ton.
They were dead the whole time.
Well, that wasn't really the big twist.
Wait,
that's a
I'd
misrepresentation.
say that kind of was the big twist.
How are we watching it?
But they weren't dead the whole time.
They were, though.
You just said they were dead the whole time.
They were absolutely dead the whole time.
It's sort of.
They were in purgatory.
Sort of?
It's
the plane crashed and they all died.
They died in the plane crash, and then the island was purgatory.
Well, why were they in purgatory?
I don't know. They needed to figure themselves out and so they could be at peace or something. I don't know.
You really need to have seen the second last season to get it.
So what do you... Rory, explain what you're talking about here, because I watched the whole show.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, like, they were dead the whole time, but there's like a reason they were dead the whole time.
Yeah,
Like,
the plane
I
crashed.
remember. Yeah. Was it Michelle Rodriguez?
Was she in that show?
Yeah. She was in the other half of the plane, Adam, don't you know? The plane split in the air, and then the people got separated.
She was in that show. A lot of people were in that show. Evangeline Lilly was in that show.
Yeah.
You know what doesn't make sense in the last video game? Is that you're sitting in your seat, and the plane gets ripped in half, but the front, like, where you're looking forward, and the front gets ripped off, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
that would mean that you're in the back of the plane, but you end up on the bit of the island with all the people who were in the front of the plane.
Yeah,
Yeah, that is messed up.
but it kind of points to the whole purgatory thing because it makes no goddamn sense at all.
So maybe the plane
you wake
broke
up
into
in,
3 pieces?
You wake up in the jungle. Oh, maybe it was.
Maybe it was 3 pieces? I don't know. I don't fucking know.
It could have been 3 pieces.
Yeah. You have to watch the first episode again, watch the plane. Or watch the bit where... Watch the bit where the turbo buggy-eyed dude is looking in the air with Juliet and the plane explodes and they're like, oh,
Ben.
you better
Ben.
go
He's
get,
talking about
you
Ben.
better go get that.
Ben
You better
played
go get those
Ben
survivors.
Linus.
Yeah, Ben
Oh.
Linus. There you go. That guy.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about Mr. Echo. I was like,
No.
don't you be dissing Mr. Echo.
Mr. Echo was cool.
Yeah.
Mr. Echo's a pretty solid character.
He was in something else after that, too. What was it?
I don't know.
What's
That
his,
wasn't important.
what's his name? Good job, Adam. Keep losing
Oh,
those things.
something else broken.
I really do.
Stop.
I think Fringe
Did it
is a better
once.
show.
It was not funny once.
Do you guys watch Fringe?
No, I already said I don't watch that.
Aaron.
Wait,
Andrew?
Wow.
Aaron, when have I
No.
ever done anything funny once?
Andrew, do you watch Fringe?
No.
That's a
I
good
should.
question, Adam. I'll take
It's a lot like the
take
X-Files.
the next 13 minutes to think about the answer.
I'm at one bad drinking experience away from a noose.
That's good.
Jesus.
Keep that
Don't
dark
joke.
tone. Keep them dark tones going.
I'm not saying don't joke about that. I'm saying don't joke at all.
Do you have a news collection?
Yeah, actually I do.
That's cool. I used to make nooses.
So you guys still read magazines?
Nope. Magazines are a dead medium,
Or you're
Rory.
awful. You're awful.
There's a grenade there. You're probably gonna die. Oh man.
Ow.
Alright.
I'll just wiggle the shrapnel out of my side.
There's like a 2-second delay on the capture.
Bond
That's
can
pretty
get
good.
killed by nothing. And then a grenade goes off 2 feet from him, he shrugs it off. Doesn't even cause the screen to get covered in jam.
Can I highlight a photographer issue, like a first world photographer problem that I've been having
Sure.
lately? A lot of LED. Oh, I already said my thing. A lot of lights these days are LEDs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess.
LEDs are on like a hertz, like they have like a hertz. They're not just on. Like
Yeah.
a lot of lights flicker, but LED lights they flash at like was it 60 hertz or something like that.
Yes.
So they're on, then they're off, then they're on, then they're off. That's what that means.
60 or 120.
60.
I think it's 60. So the issue with that is
You don't know. You don't know. Every time you answer, you shrug. But the audience can't see that, so you're trying to sound more authentic than you are.
And so the issue is
Authentic
you
sound.
usually have lights on at nighttime. Yeah, that's why you have lights. You don't really need them during the day.
I know.
Well, you can turn like in indoor lights, yeah, sure, but like exterior lights, things that like light up whatever trees and whatever, you got LED lights that light up that stuff because it's more cost effective. But the issue is, night photography, you need a longer exposure, so that means the shutter speed starts to increase or get longer and longer. And the longer it gets, if it goes beyond that 60 hertz, whatever that would be in seconds, I think it's about 200 milliseconds. If it goes beyond that, then basically you're playing Russian roulette. Because if you take a picture, then you could be taking a picture of it when the lights are off, or a picture of it when the lights are on. And the issue is, and I noticed this because we have a bunch of like light tree sets or light sets in the trees downstairs. They're not all on the same frequency, so some are off when some are on, and vice versa. So if you go to take a picture of like all the pretty snow out on the deck, and you got all the lights and everything, it looks really nice. You take a picture, and all the lights are off except for like one random set in the corner. It's like I can't take a picture of this scene when all the lights are on.
Well,
It's just-
Aaron, this is actually a pretty, I hate to say it, but a pretty amateur.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it is.
Mm.
It's a pretty amateur problem. See, us in the actual professional photography world,
Yep.
we have a little saying called What are you laughing at, guys? Stop laughing. We have a little saying called ABF, which is always be flashing. So if you've always got your flash turned on, do you know what a flash is? So basically when you take the picture, stop laughing. Basically when you take the picture,
Big light.
light comes out.
Big light.
And it lights up the environment. It lights up the environment for you. So you don't even have to use like lights around. So if you ABF, which is again is always be flashing.
If you always be flashing.
If you always be flashing.
This is Andrew's camera rap.
Never turn the flash off, and you'll never have the problem.
Always be flashing, yo.
I think they didn't need a punchline for that because you were fucking laughing through the whole goddamn thing.
Stop hitting me.
The production crew on Doctor 2 is one of the best in the business.
Man, I was by the set earlier today.
Doctor 2 was a fake
slick
series made up by Andrew during one of our
that thing
podcasts.
is unlocked, I'm
with an
telling you.
evil doctor who was kind of evil.
What's on lock?
The Doctor 2 set. Have you been down there?
There's a doc. What?
Yeah. No, the Doctor 2 set. I was fucking... Rory started the whole goddamn thing talking about Doctor 2, and I was like, yeah, I'll roll with that story. And Rory gave me a look like... This is my story, and I don't even know what you're talking about. What?
I actually thought they were making it. I thought there was like a local production of Doctor 2.
Yeah,
Like, wait, what? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Willis? Oh, there's a grenade. Yeah, run into the fucking dude's bullet.
Where was that gonna go?
The bullet didn't hit.
I heard a story where that happened once.
Doctor 2.
Like, they killed a bunch of innocent people by, like,
Oh, that was
throwing
Adam.
in grenades and getting them to run outside.
That was Adam with a flamethrower.
Really?
Yeah. I heard that story, yeah. And they get them to run outside and they shot them.
So there wasn't actually a
To
grenade?
be fair,
No,
that's
there
probably
wasn't.
grenade.
Oh.
If
What
they
did
stayed
you say,
inside,
Adam?
they'd be
To
dead
be
by
fair,
grenade.
like I would run outside if somebody threw a grenade in my room as well.
If somebody...
I'm not saying they shouldn't
if
run
somebody said-
outside.
Or if somebody yelled grenade at me, I'd like go over and like close the blind. You're like,
There's clearly a grenade rolling on your floor.
you just see Eric give blow to the window. He's like imprinted in the blinds, like
A grenade rolls into his room. He's all alone. He's like, I got it, guys! And he jumps on the grenade, but he's all alone in the room, so he just dies. Don't worry, guys, I'll save you! And he jumps on the grenade.
If we were gonna
And
make
his
a
stomach
shitty,
explodes?
if we were gonna make a
At
shitty
my
Pixel
stomach.
Junkies movie,
Just your stomach.
when Aaron has his death sequence, if he has a death scene,
When we inevitably kill Aaron in the Pixel Junkies.
I'll
I want him to
definitely...
like jump on a grenade or something that blows up.
I like the sound of that.
blows
Didn't
up the
that,
bits.
didn't
His
that-
bits land. There's a pause, and it goes. Ew.
That's a better way of wording it,
Didn't
Adam.
that weird YouTube guy, Fred or whatever, have a movie?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck that guy.
He's that guy who like screams or whatever he's doing? I don't even know.
I like the wording on that. Rather than saying I'm going to die, because that's depressing. Saying I'm going to have a death sequence
Yeah.
sounds awesome. I can't wait until my death sequence now. Can't wait to see how that happens.
It's actually
Does
you
anyone
getting,
know what year
getting
Gandhi
shredded
died?
apart in a jet
In the
turbine.
1960s, I believe. Early
1960s? Okay.
1960s.
Maybe it was my own death that I saw in that.
Yeah, in your dream, that
Alright.
guy that got sucked into the jet turbine, that was actually
I'm never
you.
going to ride a motorcycle. then.
You were riding a motorcycle past a plane, and you saw the jet turbine, and you were like, "Don't worry, guys, I'll save you." And you jumped into the jet turbine.
Maybe I had to like save somebody, and I was like, before I got on the bike, I was like, "This is it. This is how I die." Motorcycle accident, and then I get sucked into a turbine. Like, I like the idea that the bike is fine. It keeps going.
Or maybe you get in a motorcycle accident. No, you get hit by a car on your motorcycle, but it just spins you out, right? So you kind of get your motorcycle back on track.
My boner's like
Your motorcycle,
Oh.
and then you like
He
skid
died in
into.
1948.
You
so
skid
I
off
know
the
what I'm
road,
talking
right?
about.
So
Yeah.
you avoided an actual car accident, but you ended up having a motorcycle accident, and then an ambulance comes by because you're all messed up, right? And they pick you up and they start driving you to the hospital, but a plane flies really close by overhead, and
we're in China.
There's a lot of countries that use characters that look
The-
like
But
that.
that's Chinese.
the vacuum of
That's
the plane
Kenji.
actually sucks
yeah,
open
you're
the
probably right,
doors of
actually,
the
probably
ambulance, and
Kenji.
you
What
get
you said
sucked
it
out
was?
into the turbine.
Kenji.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What?
No, that's absolutely what's going to happen.
Yeah.
How would be your least favorite way to die?
My least favorite way to die?
Yeah.
Getting killed by a spoon.
I don't know, man.
Probably getting raped to death, to be honest.
Getting killed by Adam with a spoon.
I want to die because of something that was
Adam
my
would
fault.
figure it out.
You'd want to do that?
I want to die because of something that I decided to do. Like we were talking the other day. So there was this city in the States where you had to
You're
pay.
gonna kill yourself.
Yeah, no, that's not what I meant. There's this city in the States where you had to pay like a firefighter tax, right, to the firefighters. And this one family didn't pay their tax, and there was a fire at their house, and the firefighters just came around, literally stood around and watched the house burn down. They're like, "No people in there, right?" And they're like, "Nope." And they're like, "Okay," and they just stood around and watched the house burn down. And like because that family didn't pay their tax.
Nah, it's just a wood burn.
And that's kind of how, like, I would like to go in an incident where, like, I decided not to do something and I got killed for it.
I want
Like,
Rory's
to
last
save
words-
money for whatever reason.
I
or
want
something,
Rory's last
you know?
words to be, "Don't worry, guys, I'll drive."
Like I wanted a situation where it was, like, my decision that I did something and, like, I ultimately paid the price for it, but, like, I died according to my code.
But just you.
You know, a man's got to have a code.
Like, you're not going to take, like, 80 people with you.
I don't think... it's unlikely.
I want my last words to be, uh-oh.
I want my last words to be, "Andrew,
That
it's
joke
so
did
big."
not land.
Was it a joke?
I thought it was.
Oh,
I
I
guess
thought you
it's
were
not.
serious.
It's, I just
How,
thought,
put it on my gravestone.
Isn't that just like
Andrew
a natural
Blake.
thing that people say before they die? Is, uh-oh.
I want my last words to be, fuck this.
I want my
Fuck
last.
this.
I want my last words to be, "Andrew, it's so big. I don't think it's gonna fit."
Again, it's one of your kind of compliments, but it's like, I don't know.
What is this, fucking Casino Royale all over again?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh man, he was evil the whole time.
Except
that
he's
Korean
Asian,
guy we only
it's
saw
night
once.
and raining. That's what this is. And there's more than two guys.
Something like this kind of happened to me once.
You were on top of a crane and you were
Is this
running
one of your
around.
Peter Weller
Why is
situations?
Why is the top of that crane so fucking wide? Holy shit.
Oh,
Peter
yeah.
Weller
yeah.
tight now. Ever since that time he came over to my house.
Yeah.
You know Peter Weller?
Did you tell
know that
Peter Weller
story.
to kill you? He told Peter Weller to kill him, and that's how
Adam
he
hates
died.
that story so much.
Here's how I want to die. My least. I don't want to die. Here's my least favorite way of dying. I think.
That's
How do you
Adam's
know
last
it's your
words.
least favorite way of
Well,
dying?
it's the word. It's the way I can
yeah.
think of death by bear, because apparently bears don't kill you when they eat you; they eat you alive.
Oh,
From what I
okay,
hear.
yeah. I was gonna say
Certain
bear
type of
has to
bears.
kill you when he eats you because you're eaten by a bear. But
Jesus.
wait, that's not what you
What is
meant.
this,
big
Pacific Rim?
That's a truck.
Nah, 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 nah.
No, this is just Casino
Or Adam's
Royale.
gonna. How big was that truck? You see the size of it relative to this like Zamboni right here or whatever.
It's
Yeah.
pronounced
Well,
Zamboni.
I wanna
Tuk-tuk. No, it is a
drive-
tuk-tuk.
it's a-
Alright.
I wanna drive a Zamboni.
There we go.
I want to
Yeah,
shoot
no, are
that
those
thing
your
off.
last words, Adam?
What's
I don't
handbrake?
want to die.
What's handbrake? What's regular brake?
My last
I don't
words.
fucking know.
Okay, this is regular brake. Found it.
I don't want to die.
I want my last words to be.
Let the people on the bus don't give
Well,
a
how am I
shit.
dying?
I don't know.
Good job.
But I would imagine if you're saying I don't want to die, it's something horrific or tragic.
Or maybe it's just something where you die.
Honestly, you know how I don't want to die? Dementia.
well,
I
if
would
you're,
hate to
presumably
have
you wouldn't
dementia.
say that if you're killing yourself. Like, I don't want to die.
Please.
Oh,
don't
the
make-
irony!
Don't make me do it.
Do people actually die of dementia? How does that work? I don't know anything about it.
They don't, but well, kind of. It slowly.
It deteriorates the
It
shit,
deteriorates, yeah.
My pop pretty well died of dementia. But he was not in his own head for a long time. And the timer is right on cue. With that sinking ship. Hit end on that.
I think we just did.
That's so terrible. That's so terrible.